Hello fellow Chimeras, Cyber here. Welcome back to another episode of me playing Fnaf Security Breach. So in the last episode, I found some clues about Bonnie and Foxy, such as reenacting Bonnie's disappearance, and slightly finding out what happened to Foxy, such as in Kids Cove. It still me wondered, why did Bonnie enter the East Arcade? Maybe I'll make a video talking about that. Maybe like in a theory video or something like that. So in this episode, we're gonna find out who Vanny. Let you guys know, after that lag there, we're almost at the finale. Which is sad because I'm really enjoying playing this game a lot. So saying goodbye to these wonderful memories of playing this game is gonna be something sad, to be honest. So how we find out something about Vanny? I don't exactly know, but we're just gonna search around and see how do we find out who Vanny is. So I'm guessing we should start with the backstage. Maybe? Let's see what's in it that I missed. If there's anything I did miss, like with that understudy body note. Yeah, I'm an idiot, apparently. Let's see if there's anything in the backstage. Oh, there's nothing here. What the hell? Well, that's a random CD. Let's collect it. Retro CD? Question mark. Huh. So wait, that's been there the entire time? I guess we can't see it as Gregory. I guess the only way to find these is, I guess, as Freddy. Sorry, it's just the load appeared, and yeah, we don't want to do with those. The hell was that? So I guess we should find these discs. Okay, I thought Chica's door was broken for a second, just like Monty's door. So let's check if there's anything over here. There is, and I was right. We can only see these as Freddy. We cannot see these as Gregory. So let's get this. So is there anything this way? Let's get Freddy here. There you are, my boy. See, there's anything where this Helpy statue is. Aha! There's another one. That's 3. So let's check if there's anything from the East Arcade. Well, not East Arcade. East Atrium's like exit. You know, like where that Freddy and Bonnie cartoon cutouts were. So just check anything. There's something there. So let's head there. Let's go. God, that leg was terrible. So I didn't say about that. It's just I'm focusing on trying to get these discs. See, there's a disc here. There is. That makes 4. There we go. God, that frame. Wow. So I guess ooh, there's something here. Before we actually find the, I guess, disc somewhere around the atrium. But nah, let's get these discs. I guess we should wait till Roxy is out of the way. Let's see. There is. Better make this quick. Get inside, Freddy! Get inside, Freddy! Get inside, Freddy! Bye, Roxy! God, that was close. Oh. You know what? Let's see if there's anything in the utility tunnels. We haven't explored that much there because, you know, we found, you know, nothing. God, that frame rate. So that, we got 5. So let's check in that, you know, that place where Bonnie's lore was, to see if there's anything else there. Because there was a Foxy plushie there, and I'm very curious about it. So let's get Freddy. Oh, wait, we need to be far away. Almost forgot about that. Come on, Freddy. Come on, Freddy. Just waiting. Come on, Freddy. Taking so long. I can hear him. Faintly. It's gonna be made it. It's gonna take a while. Also, what? Okay, what's the door not closing? Yep. Freddy, stuck? He was stuck. Okay. That was odd. Anyway, now let's head to the utility tunnels. God, that frame. See if there's anything where that Foxy plushie is, because I'm reckon that's, yeah, there it is. A CD. It is weird. You cannot see these as Gregory. Only Freddy. So I got 6. I reckon this is gonna take a while, so I'm Okay, guys, we got all of the discs. So let's count how many CDs there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there are 16 of these in total scattered upon the Pizzaplex. So yeah, we found all of them. And now we're going to check out what that present is. Because I really want to know what that present is. And don't worry, if I die, I'll make sure to find out if there's any way to use these. To be honest, I don't know how to use these CDs. I think it has to do something with the maintenance tunnels. I mean, like I said, we haven't explored much there lately, ever since, well, the very beginning, when we were chased by Monty and Chica during the beginning of our adventure. So we're going to head back there and see what's there. And yeah, before we do that, let's see what this is in the present. If it's anything like an upgrade or something, I'll be severely angry that I missed this. So let's see what's in this gift. It's a Roxy name shirt. That's something. I didn't have that before. So yeah, I guess there's only like 2 Freddy upgrades, which totally makes sense. I mean, if there's a third one, that would severely be impossible. Oh my god, oh my god. But we're now going to find out who Vanny is after that frame rate just dropped out of nowhere. So apparently these CDs are scattered on every attraction in the Pizzaplex, and they can only be seen by Freddy's eyes, well, in case with Roxy's eyes. Apparently Gregory can't see them, which is odd, even though he's human, which totally throws off the narrative. So let's head back to the maintenance tunnels and see what's waiting for us. I hear noises, which I don't want to know where they belong to. The kind of sound like they belong to Chica. I'd rather not know. I don't want to find out. That door is open. I don't know why it's open. So let's check in any Monty door that there's any secrets. It's really like everything, and apparently there are a lot of gifts in the maintenance tunnels that I did not see before. And speaking of one, there's one right here in a pile of boxes. So let's get this what the crates are, and let's see what's in here. A Foxy plushie? And it looks like it's very animated. You know what? Seeing that, it feels relieving. That's a weird place. It's like a rectangle, almost like a door shape. So let's make our way to that. But first, let's charge Freddy, and let's see what's there. So let's charge him, and let's see what's beyond this door. I didn't been this way actually. Whoa! Now this is a completely different room. I cannot reach it. What? Oh my god. Am I supposed to reach it? Is there anything else? Is there anything I'm supposed to get it? Maybe up here? Maybe some... Oh god. The heck? Let's try over here. Let's try again. Up here. Man, this is gonna be hard. How do we get this present? Aha! Go to the other side. Let's see what's... Hup! There we go. A moon figure. Well, that's something we haven't seen. And there's a bunch of TVs, and that one's full of static. Looks like we found a secret room. I'm guessing that's where the animatronics were built. I mean, I'm just guessing at this point. Let's just charge Freddy just in case. Even though he's in full power, you never know when to charge a big animatronic. I still see that rectangle thing, so let's head there. I wonder if it's at the very beginning, like where Monty first chased me down. Let's see if that's true and head there. Been a while since I've been to these tunnels. It is! Let's destroy this. And let's... Okay. A staff bot that's destroyed and claw marks. These must be Monty's claws. And look! There's a... That's a handprint. Yeah, that has to be work of Monty, because Monty has claws that are made by Bonnie's parts. Now that's something. So, okay, we'll open this. So Vanny's been using these staff bots as a punching bag for Monty to destroy them. So she can use it for Monty, and that's a wall. Wait, hold on. I hear something. I hear something. That's the Freddy and Friends theme song. I saw all the 4 episodes, and there has to be someone in there. Torn paper. Torn paper. Is it there? But you can't see. Alone in the dark, I found the key. Okay, poem much? Alone in the dark. Is it the camera? Let's test it out. Hey! A secret door, and... A hamster wheel. Popcorn? Yeah, there it is. That's the cartoon. Wait. Are those exotic butters? Wait a minute. Wait. Is this Michael's room? This... If I remember, Final Face dislocation teased of Michael's apartment, and... This must be the chair he sat in, and popcorn, exotic butters. This is Michael Afton's room. No way. But why does this look resembling to Michael's room, actually? Push button. Okay. Oh, inserted it.
Vanessa, how are you feeling today?
Oh, it's Vanessa?
Well, it's been a while since we last spoke. How's your anxiety been? You did so well with your calming protocols when we first worked together. Are you still using those? Yes? Okay, good. Well, now I understand there's a new issue. It came on just recently, rather suddenly. Can you tell me about it?
What issue? I've been doing my job. I come in and sit at my desk and do my work.
Yes, of course you do. Your performance reviews are good. But a routine check of your online history has revealed that you've spent quite a bit of time with someone in an encrypted conversation. We have transcripts, and I've read them. But it's not clear what you're talking about in these conversations. I can't make sense of it. You must be getting something from these that I'm not getting, right? Who are you talking to in these?
No one. Sometimes I talk with Lewis. He's in the marketing department. He's nice, I guess.
Yes, I see Lewis here. But there's someone else.
Lewis? hold on. That name has been in special delivery. Because Lewis got anonymous emails from someone named Ness. And could that name Ness mean Vanessa? So Vanessa's been talking to someone. And these recordings could be that, I'm guessing Vanessa was in therapy? You know what? Let's find more.
Good morning. Isn't it a pretty day? No? What's the matter? Oh, right. Too bright. I'll pull the shades. Better? When the shade's pulled, it feels like we're in a cubbyhole or a cave? Yeah? So you're not talking to me again today? This isn't all that productive, you know. Don't you think the sessions are more successful when you talk to me? You know, everyone associated with this company gets performance reviews, right? When my sessions don't get results, my reviews aren't very good. If you don't want to talk for your own sake, how about for mine? You don't want me to get in trouble, do you? I could be put in the corner for a timeout. Yeah, you think that's funny, huh?
Okay. That's odd. Next one.
Hi, go ahead. Sit down.
I don't know you. What happened to...
Oh, we'll get to know each other in no time. I've read through all your files, so I feel like we've been talking for weeks. I feel like I know your dad, too. Bill, right? Your dad's name was Bill? I'm sorry, what did you say?
I try to do what I'm supposed to do.
I know you do. Your supervisor notes that you follow instructions perfectly. Your dad made you follow instructions, didn't he? I'm talking about the custody battle between your mum and your dad. Your dad didn't play fair, did he? He used to make your mum look bad in court. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Do you want to talk about how that felt? I suppose I don't need you to tell me it felt bad to have a parent scare you into saying things that weren't true. He manipulated you. It wasn't your fault. It's really sad. But it's common for one parent to use their child to hurt the other parent. I know your mum after she lost the custody case.
I was supposed to be a good girl.
What happened to her had nothing to do with you. Even though it was your testimony that did it. Was that testimony true? No, I didn't think so. But your dad is to blame, not you.
So Vanessa was in a custody battle between her mom and her dad, and I'm guessing her testimony must have caused her mom to die, which I'm guessing her mom ended her own life. I mean, that's my guess. And what's odd is that Vanessa does not remember of having this conversation with this therapist. Interesting. Let's keep going.
You're not going to talk to me? No? What's the problem? Oh, the flowers? Yes, these are particularly fragrant today, aren't they? I'll move them. There. Now, let's see. What are you looking at? You're amazingly alert, aren't you? All right. Well, I'd like to have you tell me about yourself. But I can see that you're not going to do that. Or are you? All right then. If you aren't going to talk to me, I'll just go by these notes. You just sit there and be comfy. Or not. That chair doesn't really fit you, does it? Well, this won't take long. Let's see. Your previous counselor is no longer available. Does that bother you? No? You don't look surprised to see me sitting here instead of your last therapist. Well, then, let's get to it. I'll admit that some of what's in your file is a little surprising. Overall, you don't come across as a troublemaker. But if you read between the lines, It's clear that you have a little rebellious side, right? And I'm surprised by your knowledge of computers. You're something of a phenom. Do you know what that word means? It means you have unusual skill, like a hacker. I assume you know what a hacker is. Yes? Do you think of yourself as a hacker?
Interesting. So Vanessa has an unusual skill of hacking, like someone we know known as Vanny. That would mean that Vanny could be Vanessa. I mean, this is what this therapist is assuming. Also, it turns out that Vanessa's last therapist is not there anymore. I reckon he's dead. You know what? Let's keep going.
Good morning, Vanessa. Let's jump right in, shall we? I got a message last night about you, and I have to be honest, it was upsetting. Apparently, the IT department has put together a pretty lengthy report chronicling non-job-related communications that have been coming to your computer. The fact that you're still doing something obviously not work-related on the job is disturbing enough. But what bothers me about what I read is that the messages you're getting seem very manipulative in nature. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I get a lot of messages from friends. I like when Lewis writes to me. He's funny.
I'm not talking about Lewis. You know who I'm talking about. Why won't you open up about it? What you might not know is that this person who's been sending you messages has been hacking into your personal files too. These are the same files I have here. These files are full of details about your life. Do you know what that means?
I'm not in the tech department. I just type on the computers.
I know that. But what matters here is that this person who is contacting you knows a lot about you.
Lots of people know more than I do. Sometimes I need to listen.
So apparently someone has been hacking Vanessa's personal files. I reckon it's William Afton because he's a digital virus. That means we're one step closer if to know if Vanessa really is Vanny. Because she said, sometimes I do to listen. So let's keep going. Disc 6.
Good morning. It's good to meet you. I've read your file, so I'm up to speed on what you and your previous therapists have worked on. Sure, you can have a candy. I'll have one too. You look chill sitting there like that. Not a care in the world, huh? All right. Well, I'd like to start by talking about your parents. What happened to them and you was tragic. But when I looked through the notes, I didn't get a sense that you've processed that emotionally. When I read your account of what happened, it came across as, well, more of an objective rather than a subjective narrative. Oh, sorry. You don't know what that means, do you? What I mean is that the way you told the story is more like you were reading something from a book than you were talking about your own past. That makes me think you've cut yourself off from it. Is that right? Not sure? Well, I see in your file that you spend a lot of time by yourself and are good at self-dialogue. You know what I mean? Asking yourself questions and getting answers. So maybe you should ask yourself how you really feel about your past. Maybe you should give yourself a chance to really look at what happened and let yourself be upset about it, so you can let it go.
So Vanessa has multiple therapists, so I'm guessing this must be her third therapist. Something must have happened to the first and second one. I reckon they died, I don't know. But let's plop in disc 7.
Hi, Vanessa. Would you like a candy? Butterscotch today.
No, thank you. Those have 35 calories apiece.
Well, they taste good to me. Okay, I thought we could do something today that will help us get to know one another better. It looks like you've never taken an ink blot test, right? No? Okay. Then I'm going to show you some ink blots, like this one. And I want you to tell me the first thing it makes you think of. Here we go. What do you see here?
A treehouse.
It does look sort of like a treehouse, doesn't it? Do you like treehouses?
I like to sit outside and read.
That's good. Now, what about this one?
A beetle.
Really? Looks like a face to me. That's very interesting.
So Vanessa was taking ink block tests. I mean, that wouldn't make sense. I mean, if people went to therapy, they would receive an ink block test. So she likes to sit and read under a treehouse, and she sees a face as a beetle, which I don't understand. But you know what? Let's plop in disc 8 and see what happens.
Have you thought more about what we talked about? In our last session, you told me you were sad and scared about what happened to you. I suggested you write down exactly what made you so sad and scared. Did you do that? You know, I work with people of all ages, from little kids to the very elderly, and everyone reacts to tragedy differently. Tragedy always leads to a feeling of loss. It's a hole that feels funny, right? Yeah. So, if you could process those feelings, how do you think it would affect your fantasies?
Yeah, well, how would it affect fantasies? I don't think so. Yeah, so basically, Vanessa has been a lot of therapy, and I don't know why, but still, it's quite amazing that this room is still Michael's. But you know what? Let's plop disc 9 and let's see what happens to Vanessa's other session. Plop it in.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
You like those? I do too.
What?
They smell so sweet.
Oh, the type of candy again?
Apparently,
What?
the janitor on this floor has a garden and has been putting bouquets in the offices here for years.
Oh, they're about talking about flowers. That totally makes sense.
Do you ever grow things? No?
Do you?
I work a lot.
That's true.
I know you do. Maybe more than you should. More free time would do you good.
Okay.
Do you have a hobby?
Yeah, do you? Do you have a hobby, Vanessa?
Perhaps we could find one for you. Like a sport.
I guess.
I have a craft space in my basement. Maybe I could come up with something you could learn to do.
I don't like dark basements.
Okay, so that's interesting. So Vanessa doesn't have any interesting hobbies, but the one thing we did get is about her not liking dark basements, which I'm assuming is kind of like with this. I mean, this looks like a dark basement. I mean, there's hamster wheel. I mean, there's a poster of Roxy Raceway and Fazzablast and a chair and exotic butters that belong to Michael Afton. I don't know how she got exotic butters, but let's just plop in disc 10 and see what happens. I know I know you might be questioning why are you commenting over the dialogue now. It's because, well, to be honest, I feel like I want to not interrupt, and sometimes I like to, but you know what? Let's keep going. And let's see.
I'd say make yourself comfortable, but I think you already are. It looks like you could take a nap. That's a
Okay.
nice chair, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
According to these message logs,
Message logs?
you've been working pretty late over the last couple of weeks.
Why?
Or not working. Are you ready to talk about who you're interacting with?
Yeah, who?
From what I can see here, the interaction is getting more serious. Is it distracting you from your work?
Is it?
My work is important.
Are you sure about that?
There's a non-disclosure agreement.
Are you sure about that, Vanessa? So Vanessa has been working a lot, and apparently she's been working too late. So let's plop in disc 11 and let's see if anything changes.
Good
See.
morning, Vanessa.
Yep.
Well, I can't
Okay.
blame you for looking out the window instead of listening to me. It's
That's
a
weird.
gorgeous day, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I like the blue sky.
Makes sense.
So do I.
Okay.
Now, let's see what we can get done on this nice sunny day.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I know part of your job requires you to do online searches. But a routine
True.
audit of your search history has revealed that you're doing a little private searching on company time. Is that right?
I get breaks.
True.
That's true. So, on your breaks, it looks like you were shopping for a costume.
Wait, what?
You purchased some fake fur material. What are you
What?
gonna make?
What?
What was that? Did you say the costume is a secret? Why is that?
I can't talk about this. He said he would always be watching. He could be here, or there, or anywhere in between.
Are you talking about your dad? Have those feelings come up again? I hate sounding like a broken record, but this is something you really need to resolve if you're ever going to be happy.
I have. I compartmentalized him. He's locked away.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't just ignore an issue. You have to face your memory of the experiences and process them so you can let it go. So you don't get triggered anymore. You can use a sort of self-dialogue to release these things.
I don't like doing that.
Well, okay. We'll get back to that. I'd really like to know something about this costume. What's it for?
So it's true. Vanny is Vanessa. Because the therapist said costume, fake fur, and Vanessa said someone is watching her. He said he, which means, and she said he's locked up, which means Vanny, or known as Vanessa, is talking about William Afton. Because Afton will always be watching her, even though he's stuck in that digital prison, the VR headset. So it is true. Dude, my mind is blown. Now we know that Vanny is Vanessa. Wow. Plop this in there.
I understand you'll be transferring to a different location soon. I'll be sorry to see you go. I think we've been making progress, don't you? You can request to come back and speak with me more on your own time, though. Did you know that? Our sessions don't have to be company mandated. I have all sorts of clients, Vanessa. I don't just work with corporations. I work with individuals and small groups. I even work in schools. I'm wherever I'm needed.
I'm needed somewhere else now. Thank you.
Okay, this is getting too odd. Still, wow, my mind is blown now. Now I know that Vanessa and Vanny are the same person, which means Vanessa is dealing with personality disorder, but she's like two different people in in a body. Like, it's her self, but when she's Vanny, she's not herself. She's being controlled by Afton. Dude, this is much more awesomeness and blowing. So let's plop the next disc in.
When I'm getting to know a new client, I like to start by finding out directly from them what they like to do. How do you spend all the time you have? Nothing. Well, how do you feel about sports? You like sports? Yeah? No? Oh, I get it. You like to watch them, but not play them. You like being inside, don't you? I get that. Lots of weird stuff outdoors, isn't there? Yeah, I understand. Well, I hate to do this right off the bat, but I've been directed to ask you about this. Apparently, I'm the 4th therapist you've had. And apparently, all 3 of your former therapists have gone missing. Or 2 of them are missing. I don't want to scare you, but I have to tell you that one of them was found dead. That doesn't seem to upset you. Well, then I guess I'll go ahead and tell you that the woman's body was pretty messed up. It looked like it was mangled by machinery. That doesn't bother you either? It's all pretty strange, I think. I'm not clear on the circumstances. Apparently the police don't have any evidence. How does all of this make you feel? Maybe I should be watching my back. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Okay, shall we move on to something lighter?
So now Vanessa has a fourth therapist. So two of them were missing and one of them was found dead. So I'm guessing the first one, I was right, the first one was dead, but the second one was not dead. She just is missing, and so it's the third one, which we saw from the previous one. So this is her fourth therapist, and we now found out that her first therapist died from being mangled by machinery. Obviously, she's been spring locked. So let's plop the fourth disc in and see what happens.
Do you know a place called Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex? I'll take your silence as a yes. And besides, I know you know it, because the technicians who work for Pizzaplex know you. Or rather, I guess it would be better to say that they think they do. They report that they've caught you on camera, or at least it appears to be you. Nothing to say about that? Well, the techs are convinced that you've hacked into their system many times. Although, I'll admit I don't see any proof here. Seems like they have more of a gut feeling than fact. But apparently, the hacks are causing all kinds of problems. You get a kick out of that? The idea of techs running around like chickens with their heads cut off? Yeah, that's a funny image, isn't it? But seriously, I have to say that I think it's weird that you'd spend so much time in such a busy, social place. You seem like more of a loner to me. Lots of time by yourself instead of with friends. Lots of time talking to yourself. Right? Is it the electronics you like? I saw in your file that you have developed software programs that talk to you in repeat phrases, right? The program asks you questions and prompts you for responses. It's kind of like your own self-therapy, isn't it? Another way of talking to yourself to work things out, right? When I saw some of your recent encrypted conversation logs, that's what I thought I was looking at. It felt like I was watching someone go back and forth in their own head. But the techs found something that's different than that. When I read what they found, at first, I thought I was looking at more examples of you just talking with yourself. Then I realized it was different. When I study this, it sounds like there is someone else responding to you. Who is it?
So yeah, it's William Afton. He must be telling Vanessa to hack into Pizzaplex. So it now turns out that Vanessa didn't have a job or qualifications of Pizzaplex at all. She tried to hack into their system numerous of times after being caught by camera because of Fazbear Entertainment. Ooh, so now we know. She's been trying to hack into Pizzaplex many times. Now this is a very dark secret along with the Afton family secret we found. Plop 15.
I saw some ink blot test results in your file. I like ink blot tests. You want to do one? Yes? Okay. How about this one? What do you see? What? You want to hold it? Okay. You think it's a mask? It reminds you of a mask? Like a disguise? Yeah, I can see that. You like the idea of being disguised? Disguises let you be sort of invisible, don't they? You can get away with almost anything when you're invisible, can't you? Yeah, you like that idea, huh? Well, okay, moving on. I have another report we need to talk about. Apparently, the techs were reviewing communications going in and out of this building, and they came across some interesting things. They say you were in communication with someone, or maybe something. Pretty strange. What do you think about that? Nothing? Well, the techs say it looked to them like it was an attempt to manipulate you, or maybe to lure you somewhere. There, that's better. On this side of the desk, I can see your eyes. The thing is, when I read the communications, I get something different out of them. I don't think you're being manipulated here. I I think you're the one doing the manipulating. No comment? Huh? Okay. Then how about this? I have this still shot the techs pulled from the security footage that recorded you in the Pizzaplex. That's you, isn't it? I know this image is distorted, but I think it looks like you. And you're not alone here. You're talking to someone. Or something. It's hard to tell. What are those things? They almost look like rabbit ears. What? You find that amusing? Well, I guess it is.
So I was right. Vanessa's been talking to Afton inside the Pizzaplex. And this could explain why Freddy was unable to see her. It's because when Vanessa puts that mask on, she's invisible. That's why we as Gregory can only see her, but not the animatronics. Ooh, this is getting way further than we thought. Let's pop the last disc in and see what happens.
I got another message from the techs at the Pizzaplex. I'm afraid it's about you again. The techs have been struggling to fix some serious glitches with the robots. I'm not sure what exactly is wrong, except that it's making the robots more eerie than entertaining. You like that? Eerie instead of entertaining? Thanks, but it's really not that funny. Apparently, the glitch extended beyond the robots. It went system-wide. It began infecting all the machines, and when the techs traced the glitch back to its origin, it led them to you. I'm not going to pretend to understand everything I'm reading here, but what I get is that the system-wide glitch was like a cascade that was broadcasting a very dangerous message. While the techs were trying to reprogram the system to remove the glitch, the source of the glitch shifted. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not all that familiar with computer programming, so I might get this wrong, but what I understand is that the glitch stopped being a glitch and turned into an intentional set of subroutines that were aimed at creating the same thing the glitch created. Those subroutines seem to have come from you. Can you explain that? Listen, I'm on your side here. Our sessions are just between you and me. The techs can't prove what they think, so you're not in trouble. I just thought you could tell me what you're trying to do. Maybe if we could get to the bottom of that, it could help you. What do you think? Still not talking? Alright. Well then let's do this. Why don't we talk about the research I did in your past, shall we? Some therapists think they should only focus on information they get from their clients, but some therapists, like me, think it's helpful to find out about clients from other sources. Wanna guess what I found out when I looked into the tragedy of your past? All that stuff about your parents? You aren't even gonna look at me? Fine. You can look at the floor all you want. But it won't change the fact that none of what you said in your file about your parents was true. The truth is, you had great parents. A great childhood. Why did you lie? Look at me. Tell me why you lied. You... Well, I can understand why you might feel angry about the way I just confronted you. Why don't we come back to this another day? You're shaking your head as though that's not going to happen.
Ooh, so Vanessa lied about her past. So she had a great childhood and great parents, but we don't know who they are. So we now found out Vanessa is Vanny, and she's been caught on camera numerous of times for putting the glitch virus system-wide. Which that means is that she gave the animatronics an eerie feeling. Well, except Bonnie. She made Foxy, Monty, Roxy, and Chica to become violent. But that would mean that Vanny is responsible for Foxy's scrap decommission. Because the therapist said that she made the animatronics be violent and eerie instead of entertaining, which means she's responsible for Foxy being scrapped. Oh, that all makes sense now. Foxy was scrapped because of Vanessa. She made Foxy to attract a child in his kid's cove. That's why he's on the game. That's why Fnaf Entertainment decided to wipe Foxy off the record and wipe him from history. Dang. Now that is something. We now found out the truth. Vanessa is Vanny, and she's responsible for not only Monty, Roxy, and Chica becoming violent, but also Foxy. Wow. But still, it's quite interesting. She lied about her past, that she had great parents and a great childhood. I'm guessing she wants to avoid having a good childhood, I'm guessing. And having great parents. Okay, because there's something we don't understand about Vanessa's past. But we do know that she's Vanny, and she's being caught on camera from Fnaf Entertainment. And from stupid reason, they decided to hire her, even though she's the cause of glitches. And she's been talking to William Afton, the founder of Fnaf Entertainment. Man, Fnaf Entertainment really screwed up. They hired a killer rabbit who tried to kill Gregory. And they hired her, even though she's the reason why Bonnie, Foxy, Monty, well, Bonnie's disappearance, but not him becoming violent. Of Bonnie's disappearance. That was a huge lag there. So not only we found things about Vanessa, of her having a great childhood, lying to her 4 therapists, but she made a room represents Michael's room from Sister Location, because they were exotic butters, and the only person who had exotic butters was Michael, because he went through Circus Baby's Pizza World. I'm trying not to say with my twisting my words. Dude. Now that is something. Let's head back to the Atrium Safe Station and end this episode. Sorry, I'm lost for words. Not only we found Michael's room, but now we found something about Vanessa and Vanny. They're the same person. It's like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde situation. And she's been talking to Afton and his numerous electronics numerous times, even though she kept being caught on camera, that is. So let's save and stop right here, because in the next episode is the finale. That's right, the finale, because we're in the home stretch. So I'd like to thank all of you for watching this episode of me playing Fnaf Security Breach. Comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell to turn on notifications so you won't miss any videos from me. And I'll see you guys in the finale. Bye.